Várunk egy kicsit. I've got 2 people in the chat. Okay, so at least it's not just me anymore. That's something, I guess. Hello. Hey, you guys. Woo, nice to see you. Can you hear me all right? Let me know if anything is too quiet or too loud or anything. Probably should move the mic a bit closer. I'm gonna wait for just a few minutes. Let's see if anyone else pops up. Grab a bit of tea in the meantime. How are you guys? Check out my mug. It's just a bit of Earl Grey with just a hint of lemon. Unfortunately, my entire family has come down with a bug recently, so almost everyone is sick. So probably have to keep this a bit shorter than I planned, but we'll see how it goes. New updates. You mean for the game? Yeah. Yeah, I added a new feature. So now if you hover over stuff, it's gonna display a little label so you can see what you're hovering over. It has been requested a number of times, so I have added that. That's the new update. That's already out there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna draw a completely new scene, and we'll see how far I get with it, and maybe even put it into the game. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of people mentioned it, but I made it, I put it in the options so you can turn it off if it annoys you, because I know that it does annoy some people. If someone is really hardcore and they don't want to use any kind of hints, then they can turn it off, but it's on by default. Ooh. My light is a bit off. Oops. Is it better? Not really. Anyway. Hardcore mode, yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how I make a scene. And sorry, just a little bit of interruption from my family. Huh? Kint van ijs even. Okay. Family stuff. Anywho, so the new stuff. We are going to do a bit of changes to the demo, and we're just going to continue developing the game anyway, but I thought that maybe it would be a good idea to make the beginning of the game a bit more tutorial-y. Not too much, but like not so much that it's annoying, but it's more helpful for people. So it's, you know, you're just not just throwing players in on the deep end and then shoving a bunch of instructions and a lot of text in their faces when they start the game. So probably this is going to be easier for the players. So what we figured out is that we're gonna, you know, the intro video ends with Johnny actually leaving home, and then he just walks in to the first scene, and there you go. You have everything at your fingertips. You have all the controls, you have shitloads of buttons and everything, and that's a bit overwhelming. So instead of that, we will cut the intro short. So we'll cut it short, and the game will actually start from the home of Johnny. So first of all, we're going to teach people how to point and click, because not everybody is an expert in that. And hopefully it's going to be fun at the same time. So the first thing that I want to show you is Johnny's house. So he's going to start from home. I already prepared a scene here. This is just a sketch that I made months ago, maybe years. So it's not, we didn't just come up with this idea of making this kind of, tutorial. Wait, and I already dropped my pen. So anyway, so we're gonna start from their house, and my process of working out how a new scene is going to look is that first of all I'm using Photoshop, as you might recognize, and I have this nice little Wacom tablet that I'm using. Oh yeah, it is an Intuos. It's a small one though, but I like it. Not sure of the actual version, but it is an Intuos something. Yeah. So I've got some layers already here, a couple of sketches. So this is first what I like to do is just draw the room, like really the boxes, and just a couple of lines that are helpful. And I usually use like really vivid colors that stick out, so I know exactly what part of the drawing is just a sketch, and so I don't accidentally mix up my layers. I do, but it's probably easier to notice if I made a mistake this way. So it's going to be like a really a typical Hungarian peasant's house. Peasant's house? Is that a thing? So this is the room where we're going to start, and you can see that on the right it's got some windows, and on the left it's got a door. It's going to have, I think we plan like 2 or 3 rooms altogether, but it's going to be just 2 in the demo where you can actually walk and see where stuff are. And yeah, so this is the room, and then it's gonna have 2 beds. So this is going to be their bedroom. And add some more stuff like pictures of the family and a little table with some sort of with a doily or something, a candle. And we will add, the other 2 beds, so we get a bit of depth in the scene. And that's about it. And so the first thing that you're gonna do is pick up your inventory. So you won't even have your inventory first. So this is where the game will actually start. Johnny will be probably in the middle, and then there you go. First thing you need to do is try to click on stuff and walk, basically. So teaching people how to point and click, basically. All right. So I've got some helper layers, like this is where the inventory is. So I don't want to put too much stuff on the bottom because it's gonna be covered by the inventory anyways. All right, so where should we start then? Let's start with the base. Okay, I'm gonna open another scene that I already have so that I have some similar colors. And I'm gonna cheat and then just use the colors from there. Let's see which one. Let's see the tavern, because that's inside. And we are also inside in here. Where's the tavern? There you go. And pick a nice color. Say this one. Oh yeah, people watching. Some Hungarians were trying to make out the writing in these items. So now you can zoom in and see, and there's no distractions. There you go. So if anyone is not well, hi there, new people. Okay, we can do half English and half Magyar, so you can learn something new. So a couple of people couldn't really make this out. This is actually a Hungarian meme. Meme? Is it called meme? I don't know how to say it in English. But anyway, so this is, it says, for anyone who's not familiar with it, it says, Nagymamám Zalai Imréné találkozása David Bowie-val. And in English, it means my grandmother Imréné Zalai meets David Bowie. And it's a whole thing. I don't know if this could be explained. So if anyone who's familiar with this in the chat and would like to take a try and and explain it to non-Hungarians what this means. This is, by the way, this is an actual thing, so it exists. Oh, cool. Okay, there's a Wikipedia article on it. So let's see that. Is there? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna search for it. It probably will be in Hungarian, though, isn't it? And not in English. And there's this other one. Okay, yeah, it's only in Hungarian. Well, do you trust Google Translate? I don't really trust it. It does some weird stuff. Yep, that's a companion cube. I really like this mug. The only problem is that it's a bit small. Like it is huge, but the usable volume inside is really small. But it's cool. It's yeah, Google Translate is good for any language except Hungarian. Yeah, it does some funny stuff. Anyway, let's pick a color from here, and then okay, and let's start drawing. What kind of? Okay, that's a bit. I need a bigger brush. Okay, that should be fine. And nope, that's it. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's draw this room. Actually, let's start from the beds. We could start from the beds. The mug is more real than the cake. Well, yeah, true that. That is absolutely true. Okay. So let's start with these objects first. Let's do the table. I would like to make the lines a bit more neat because this is all just freehand at the moment. And I would like to make this a bit more straight. Okay. Oops. Okay. It feels so weird to draw. I haven't been doing this for months. I mean, ever since, you know, the last pixels were in place. We just started bug fixing and things like that. And it's so weird. I haven't done any sort of drawing for months. Oops. I know this is probably not the best or the most scientific or the most accurate way of drawing. And you will see that I will redraw these lines many, many times because I will mess up. And of course, I forgot to make a new layer like I always do. This is going to happen a lot. But it's fine. We can do this and this. I used the okay, yeah. Didn't mess up the second time. It's fine. It's going to be an old table. It doesn't have to be all that straight. Okay, it kind of should follow at least the line of the wall. That would be nice. What room is this? This is oh yeah, you missed the beginning. So what room is this? This is their bedroom. This is where the whole game is going to start after reworking the beginning of the game a bit. So I want to make it a bit more tutorial-y, so it's not just a bunch of text thrown in the faces of the players. Okay, now it needs a few legs. Let's make them a bit crooked. Not entirely. Oops, not that much. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this into a separate layer. Okay. Make this a bit transparent. Okay, fine. Just so I have a bit of leeway, so I'm not gonna end up with holes in the pictures. Am I doing this right? Hang on. Let's add some more lines in here. Okay, so this is the wall, kind of. Then should be something like this. Perspective, people, perspective. Okay, so I can see that already this leg is not going to be good enough. Let's make it a bit longer. Yeah, just like, oops. Okay, it's a bit too wonky. Nope. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's fine. Still looks a bit weird. Okay. Okay. So maybe this is a bit too close here. I'm gonna adjust. Clean this up a bit. Okay. All right. Now, let's see what sort of browns I used already. Let's do this one. Okay. Still on the correct layers. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Doesn't always happen. Ugh. Damn it. Photoshop left this tiny little line because I was too quick, didn't release the shift button in time. It makes the line straight, but you have to be really super careful with it because it's just gonna because it's connecting all the dots that you're drawing, so you're gonna have accidental lines if you don't release the or if you press the shift button down too quickly. which I did. Anywho. Okay. Now, because I am lazy, I'm gonna do this. Let's do by 2 pixels, okay. And then do this, okay. Okay. I probably actually used the wrong color for the contours, but it's fine. I can do that and just overlay, not with this one, but with the correct one, and then it should be fine. But it's maybe I did pick the right color. Can't decide. Anyway, now let's add some wooden texture. Working smarter, not harder. Yes, exactly. I used to do this. I used to like color in all the shapes, like, you know, in as if in a coloring book, and then I noticed that it takes loads of time, and it's completely unnecessary unless you want to have like a texture or something, and then you want to have the brush strokes. But in this case, I don't. So why torture myself? Anyway, so adding a bit of wooden texture. Let's have like, should it run this way or this way? Let's do it this way. No, actually, hang on. That's not how I'm gonna do it. What the fuck? What did I just do? No! No. Not this layer. This one. Okay. Okay, so I just realized that I wanted to use a different, and now I lost the color. So I need to pick that again. So I wanted to use a different, hang on, color for the top than for the sides. So that's why I undid my previous color. But hang on, there you go. Expand. And I will use a slightly darker color for the side. Maybe it's a bit too dark. We'll see, you can always adjust that. Oh, come on. A wild child appeared in the room. Okay, so wooden texture, let's add some lines. No, I want to do like this one. Okay. And then another one with white. Bah. There. Ulti stream, it's next week. Tessék. That looks about right. Okay, which one is this layer? Yes. Ulti is gonna be a fun one because I have no idea. I have some idea how to play it. And my in-laws have been trying to convince me to learn the rules, but I haven't done so yet. And now I will. Okay, that's a good enough tabletop, I think. Why do I have this layer? What's this layer? Oh, okay. I don't need this one. So let's do the legs. I am missing one leg, am I? Yeah, it looks a bit weird. But it's gonna be fine. No one will notice a missing leg. Kinda looks okay to me. Maybe we could move the legs a bit to the side. Or like this. So this is the old way. This is the coloring book way, which I ditched. Okay. Maybe I should use the darker color for the legs. Or maybe not this dark, but just a little bit darker. And of course I need to use the same color here. Okay. Now that's better. Okay, we have a table. Let's see what else. Okay, so we need, oh yeah, we had a doily. And we had a candle on top. Okay. Let's group all this together and name this table. Okay. Hang on, did I have a plan for the doily? Sort of. Okay. So the reason I had this sort of this little table and the candle and everything in here is because according to their backstory, so Johnny and his brother's backstory, their mom died when Johnny was little, and this is sort of kind of an altar to her. So there's going to be a cross on top. There's going to be a picture of her, and there's the candle. So this is kind of like a little place of remembrance for her. So in a way, they kind of, even though she's not there, they kind of keep her memory alive this way. So let's draw the little... Hang on. Micsoda? There's an emergency. I'll be back. Stay tuned. Emergency. Oh, thanks. By the way, the great emergency is that a part of a toy got stuck in between the bed and the wall, and now she can't reach it, so it had to be dealt with immediately. Okay, now that's done. So where was I? I was going to draw the doily. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Let's use this color for a base. That's my layer. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use a circle as a base and then flatten it and then skew it a bit so it kinda aligns with the stuff that I already have. Okay. So it should be roughly this shape and then turn this off. Okay. It's not going to be super exact because it's a tiny bit, but I'm still trying to... I will try to add as much detail as I can. Let's make this a bit... Nope, that's not it. There. Okay. So that's probably going to be like these circly bits all around. Okay, what sort of pattern? Let's add some circles. This is going to take some time for this tiny little piece of decoration. But it's going to be fine. Okay. Let's see how it looks if I color it in. Okay. Could have done the tiny circles on a different layer. That would have made my job a bit easier, but it's fine. This is fine. I'll just fix these bits. Okay, this one. Okay. That's something. Candle. Okay, we have the candle. It's also a circular shape, so I'm just gonna reuse this circle as a base for the holder thingy. This looks weird. Right. So just reading out the chat. So anybody has any ideas what else happened? What happened to the mom? So Cryptic Hybrid says, I think witch, she fled to another land beyond the Glass Mountains. Well, there will be witches, a lot of witches in the game, and you will be able to go. Shit. It's the second time I dropped my pen. It's not a good sign. So yeah, you will be able to go beyond the Glass Mountains. No honey in the in the tea. It's Earl Grey with a bit of lemon. Just a hint of lemon. I usually drink my Earl Grey without anything in it, but I did have a bit of a cold, so I thought at least some lemon would do some good. Okay, so this is going to be our candle here. I messed up the layer before, now I'm paranoid and I'm checking before drawing on any of the layers if this is the right layer that I want to use. Is it paranoid to do that? Now this is not this one, not this one. I lost my layers. Okay, that's the one. That looks better. Okay, so this is going to be like it has been used, this candle, but it's still quite tall, so it's gonna have some marks, but that's it. And there's gonna be, yeah, okay. Let's color this in. This is not gonna help me much, is it? Let's do it the old school way. Okay, I will probably mess this up because the background is also white. And I'm gonna color this white. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We can fix it later when we have some background. It might be fine. Okay. This guy is ready. Get it some color. Okay, this can actually be a bit darker. Oh, hang on. There. Okay, this is better. I'm not doing any shadows or lights first because I want to see how it all looks, and if it's okay, then I will go back and add some more like shading and whatever. Okay, what should be next? The curtains, probably. This is the candle. Okay, let's do the curtains next. Or maybe the windows. Okay, so the roofing is going to be similar here. So I'm gonna use the same colors for here. Let's do some beams on the top. How did I do it here? Okay. So this is going to be like oh, hang on. Layer check. Okay. I'm on the right layer. That's fine. Maybe it's too wide. Nope, that's too wonky. Nope, that's too wonky. Okay, that's better. Okay, no, I'm not happy with this one. Let's see. Okay. This is better. All right. This is the point where my sketch is actually misleading me. So I'm turning it off for a bit. Okay, that looks better. Kinda. Maybe make this a bit taller. Oops, almost. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Then maybe move this guy to the side a bit. There, okay. And another one. That looks okay. And now I'm gonna be lazy again and just flip these. See where it gets us. We don't need this one. Okay, that's pretty good. I am happy with this roof. Ooh, I would love to see or hear your theories about anything regarding the story that you have seen so far in the demo. So please, if you have some theories about the identity or the agenda of any of the characters, please share, because I would love to know. I'm picking some more colors from the tavern, keeping it consistent. Is this a new layer? Yes. No, it's not. Okay. The fox, so chat says, fan theory 1, the fox is actually evil and will betray Johnny. Never trust a fox, even though they are cute. Well, I don't think I have seen anyone who said, oh, okay, I actually trust that fox. The innkeeper, so fan theory 2, the innkeeper is actually Bud Spencer in disguise. That's also a fun theory. Well, if you think about it, he does kick everyone out single-handedly, so he might just be Bud Spencer in disguise. Menjél most apával. Menjél anyával. Majd még később megyek, jó?
Oda fekszünk, azt majd jön anya is utána, jó? Menjünk előre, és aztán jön utána. Jöjj majd.
Hello, Remage. That was an interrupt from my daughter again. It's her bedtime, but she doesn't want to go to sleep just yet. Okay, where was I? Oh, we need the top. Right. I am sure that I messed up some of the colors here and there, but I can't see it just yet because because these bits are really dark and the background is really white, so it's hard to notice some of the errors, but I will fix them later when there's a darker background. They're easier to see that way. I'm just trying to see if this is roughly in the middle. That's kind of okay. Maybe this is a bit too far. Okay, that should be fine. Beep and beep. And I am probably again stuck with the wrong color, but I'm gonna fix that later. There. Okay. Shall I just copy? Let's just copy this part. And then flip it. And done. Almost. Kinda. Right. More crazy theories from the chat. Another theory, in Behind the Beyond 2, the main character was the half-sister of Johnny, who's a witch just like her mom. Sounds good to me. Yes, I did know that there is already a game named Behind the Beyond on Steam. Unfortunately, we started, well, way back when we started working on the game, there wasn't another game with this name. So we actually started using it in the Game Jam and on Game Jolt and everywhere else. And then suddenly there came this other game with the exact same, and it's not even the exact same name because it's slightly different, but because I think originally it's the Behind the Beyond, but because from the titles, if you, so many of the sites, when they use alphabetical ordering, they remove the first "the", so it was just left with Behind the Beyond. So kind of, I don't know if this was the original intent or not, but anyway, so yeah, so we already used the name like 2 or 3 years ago, before this other game came out on Steam. It's annoying, but because we literally have nothing in common, I think it should be fine. Another theory, the old man, it's the elder who lives outside the town. He might be a shapeshifter who follows Johnny's journey and guides him to stay successful in exchange for benevolence. That's not bad. It wouldn't be out of character, I would say, for a Hungarian folktale. That's a good one. That's not that's not what's going to happen, but it's a good theory. Could still happen, actually. Now, is this... Oh, okay, it's fine. It's gonna work. It's working. Expand. This is going to be just more of the same sort of tricks, Photoshop tricks. Oh yes, this one definitely is not using the right color. So let's change it. All right. That's better. Now let's add a roof. I think that's the base color for the roof. I think it should be fine. Right. Okay. Oh, all right. There's a little bit of smudge. And I'm gonna save because I just realized that I have been doing this for an hour and I haven't saved it yet. More theories from the chat. Johnny's brothers will ignore him and even work against him, but in the end they will come to his aid and redeem themselves. That's not bad. I have to say, you guys are coming up with nice theories. Okay, that's gonna be fine. Now I am adding some texture to the roof. Okay, and then add some dark lines too. Okay. Sometimes I like to play around with the blending, the layer blending, because sometimes it just gives a different slightly different color. And sometimes I don't like this time I'm not really digging the white lines on this roof. So maybe no, that's too white. Maybe this should be a little more yellowish. That would look better. Okay, let's do that later. Okay. Ooh, that's hurting my eye. Nope, it's not better either. Let's add some corners then. And then maybe we can ditch the red layer altogether. That would be nice. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Photoshop, come on. Okay. Now I see that the table is not quite right. Maybe let's turn this off for now. I'm loving your theories in the chat. Johnny will get the impossible mission from the king to traverse the glass mountains, but he'll be smart about it and get a blacksmith and a wizard to make him a magical pick. Oh, like an ice pick, or that can break anything, and he'll tunnel through the mountains. Pretty close. Pretty close. Oh, pickaxe, yeah. Okay, what do I do with you, little table? Because you don't look right. Let's do some... I probably should have started with this, but anyway. I don't like to follow perspective super closely. But because this table is looking weird against the wall, I might add some lines. Creative director is my middle name. Yeah. Yep. So the little table is not quite right there. If anyone is wondering why I'm drawing these lines, it's because of perspective. I have no idea about the English terms for these kind of lines, but there's this rule that everything is it called a point of infinity or something? So basically that everything that is parallel in real life, if you take a picture of it, then all and draw infinite lines on top of all the parallel lines, they should all meet in one point in infinity in the picture. So if you want to draw something in perspective, you can draw lines like this for everything that you want parallel in your perspective scene, and you can follow these lines to draw tables that don't look crooked like this one. Yeah, it's a teensy bit off. As you can see, this should be kinda on those lines. It doesn't have to be exact because I do want this table to be kind of odd, and yeah, but it's not going to work. I would need to like maybe put it this far, yeah, to be correct. That's too far. Okay, so you might want to skew this a bit. But it's going to mess up my other lines. Meh. It's fine, I will fix that. Doesn't have to be perfect anyway. Maybe it's a bit too thick. This line. Okay. Oops. And that is why you shouldn't be lazy, because then you have to redraw loads of things when they turn out to be wrong. If I had used my lines from the beginning, this wouldn't have happened. But anyway, here we are. That's the layer that I want. Okay. Okay, that's kind of fixed. I wanted the legs to be wonky anyway, so I'm just gonna leave that. And then turn off all the, maybe not all. These lines, at least. Okay. And finish off the edges. Kinda, oops. Yep. And the other one. Oops, where's my mouse? There it is. Damn it! You see that line? Again with the shift. Okay. Okay. It's fine. There's gonna be 2 beds in the corner, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not gonna be visible anyway. Alright. Windows. We wanted to add some windows. Okay. Say here. I'm adding some more lines to help me with the position of the windows. It should be kind of in the middle. So the table is definitely in the middle of the wall. So so should be the two windows. So that's kind of in the middle. Yeah, let's do it like this. Okay. What kind of windows I want to have? Let's see. I will probably finish the windows and then I will let you guys go because it's quite late. Well, let's finish those windows. So if you have any more theories about what's coming in the story and who has a hidden agenda and what it might be, let me know in the chat. I know it might sound like I'm fishing for ideas, but we actually do have a whole storyline and loads of backstories and stuff figured out already. So it's not going to change the story or the game. I know, it's easy for me to say because who's gonna know? Right? Prove it that I didn't have the idea before you did. Oops, okay, that's a bit too wonky. Nope. I don't want these lines to be too straight, so I am trying to kind of freehand it, but I want it just wonky enough. Ah, damn it. It's gonna be fine. There. Okay, we have windows. Let's call these windows. That's fine. Two holes in the wall. So far, oopsie. Okay. Adding some depth. Oh, actually, hang on. I just remembered that I wanted to have a picture in between the two windows. Oh man. So that's not gonna be... That's not good. There's not enough room for a picture. No, I need the helpers. I can't draw a straight line, unfortunately. I need my helpers. More ideas from chat. Was wondering on a twist as a reply to Never Trust a Fox. What if Johnny meets a fox stuck in a hunter's trap and gets the offer from the fox that if he saves him, the fox gives him a magical item? That's a pretty common trope. We are planning a similar thing, but I'm not telling you more about that. It's going to be pretty obvious if you encounter that bit. So, especially if you know some Hungarian fairy tales. But it's not the case with this fox, and our fox definitely has her own backstory and agenda and a whole big adventure together with Johnny. So she's definitely going to be more than just ooh, here's an animal who's going to help you because you helped her. Why is okay? It's not working. There. All right. Oh, these are some pretty wonky windows. That's fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, hang on. Photoshop, leave me alone. What are you doing? Seriously, what's going on? Oh, because I was on the wrong layer again. Silly me. Okay. Is this kind of, yeah. That's kind of okay. Not that one. Hang on. Okay. Come on. What's going on? That's the one. Okay. Is it? Oh, hang on. This should be like this. It doesn't it? Yeah. Nope. Okay. Just the right amount of wonky. There it is. Oops. There. And I will remove this from here. There you go. Windows. Yay. Kinda. I still need to like add a couple of like wooden bits. So this is definitely not done yet. Let's use the same sort of dark brown. That's a good one. That's a good theory. So, an M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end. The whole story is about how the fox manipulated Johnny and made him a hero that she controls from the shadows. How about that? Also, everyone was dead the whole time. Yes, exactly. Except the wandering light. Okay, I just realized that I need to rearrange some stuff in these layers. Actually, I'm gonna turn off the table. And the candle for now, because they're in the way. And okay. That's fine. I just made a couple of copies from this of the same layer, so this should be fine. Don't worry, I'm not erasing everything that I've done so far. But I just realized that these lines should actually be brown, because this is already part of the window, the wooden bits of the window, so these need a different color. It's fine. Nothing is set in stone. That's better. That is better. Whoops. Damn it. Okay. That's okay. And then, whoops, wrong layer. Oops, no, wrong color. What the heck is happening with my colors? Okay. Now let's check those lines again. Nope, these are not the, where are the, there they are. Nope, because I moved the background over them. So I'm not gonna see, come on, that's one, that's a good one, okay. That's roughly the middle. So, no, did I want to use a new layer? I forgot. Anyway, I'm just gonna add a new layer anyway. Oh, come on. Why is it not picking the right colors? What's going on with you, Photoshop? Come on. Okay, fine. Ooh, almost. Ooh, that's really bad. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, that's good enough. I don't need that bit. Okay, that kinda looks like a window. Okay, maybe for this one I would need another bit in the middle. Save often, yes, that's a good advice. I just noticed after 1 hour of streaming that I haven't saved yet. That was a scary moment, but it's past now. Okay, I will add, oops. I will try to add another line in the middle. See if this makes it, yeah, this kind of makes it better, doesn't it? And then I'm gonna just remove this part. Okay. Cool. Color it in. Right. On a new layer. I know it's not gonna look good at first, but I will correct the tiny mistakes later. So do not worry. I know you are watching with anxiety as I really badly color this window frame in. It's fine. I will fix all that. Okay. Okay. There. All better. Ah. Damn it. So annoying. There you go. And then I am just going to add a layer like in here. Did I? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. So this is how it looks. Let's do something similar here. Okay, and then the two stripes across. And done. We have windows. Okay. So this is how it looks now. Now I've got, okay, this is the tiny stuff that is coming up next. So we did that. We're gonna add a bunch of pictures. Some curtains. I'm gonna add a cross. And the beds. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I am going to end here, even though the whole room is not finished yet. But I think it would need at least another stream like this one to finish it, and maybe some more, because I haven't even added the shadows and stuff. Yeah, but this is kind of how the first scene is going to look. Oh yeah, and if a few more crooked lines and we'll hear some cursing in Magyar. Well, that's probably, it's more likely to hear that in a dev stream, which I'm going to do next week, hopefully, if all goes well. Because so next week I'm going to try and learn and teach you how to play Ulti, and I will have some assets ready, and I will go in as is, like head first, face first into coding, without any any sort of design work being done previously. So I'm gonna make lots of U-turns and mistakes, and there is going to be some swearing, definitely. So if you want to see that, then come along next week on Thursday, I think. Yeah, on Thursday. But I'm gonna do it in the morning, hopefully. If my little one is going to get better, and then she can go to nursery, and then I will have the house all to myself, and I can curse and stream my cursing freely. Anywho, I think this is kind of it. I don't know if this is fun to watch, or if you want to see the rest of the scene, because I can work on other scenes and then maybe do another stream where I finish this one. If you're interested, let me know in the chat. If you want to see the rest. No, but I bet you nobody's going to say that, oh no, this was shit, we don't want to see this anymore. I dare you to say that. You are very welcome. It is so weird to speak to myself, because I can't hear, but there's music in my ear, so that helps me a lot. I know it's not, that's probably not that fun for you. But yeah, it is. It's so weird speaking, just talking to myself. Oh yeah, definitely. I hope, again, I haven't checked before. I know I should have, but I hope I am recording the stream, so I can make like a time lapse or a sped up version or something of how the whole thing is done. But anywho, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the crazy ideas that you have, the fan theories. I enjoy those. And see you next week, and we will play some card games. All right. Night, night, everyone. Bye.